But I did want to just speak even briefly about the tool of gratitude for restoration and rejuvenation. And we used a little bit of an example of this in our landing circle today, and how we could work with that. Sometimes it's even just finding one thing. But there is something when we can shift some of our attention into even the smallest opening of gratitude, that then, just as kind of the lunar opens up the space around us, there's something about gratitude that opens us up to feeling, receiving, acting out of this energy of love, which is naturally what our systems come from, what calls our body into being. And so being in this practice can be one of the ways we can work with intentions of restoring and nourishing. So, one example, I mean, we can talk to ourselves. There's so many things we can do. But I know, recently, or when was that, last month, when I had COVID and was first coming down with it. It was very scary. I had not had it at all before. And my body's at particularly high risk for that, and so many things. And it was so scary to feel like the pain in my chest and not know and not have access to care where I was. And what I noticed was that I had to just slow way down and feel into what's working in my body right now. And that's one thing that gratitude can do for us. It's like gratitude helps call us into and accentuate, direct energy to feed what's actually working. So in that example, in my own life, I could feel into, I have my sense of smell. I can see, feeling into, opening into the gratitude of light, sunlight on my face, in my being, that my cells have this incredible ability to drink it in. I could feel into the ocean of the movement in my own system, my blood, how it pumps through my being by just bringing a hand to my heart. I could bring my hands to my feet and feel my toes and the dexterity and the possibility. And just doses of this at a time really helped me to be able to hold in a bigger space what was happening, what was scary, what was unknown. I could feed and acknowledge the parts that were working. I mean, really, it's an incredible miracle that we're even alive. Like the odds of us being born, it's like, what is it? I forget what the odds are now. I should have looked this up ahead of time for class, but it's some crazy number, 1 in something like billion, that we would make it to actual birth. So acknowledging like the miracle of like my body's digesting right now. I can't tell you how often I talk to myself. Amazing. You are doing an amazing job. So I want to name that again into our field as we're talking about these different possibilities of restoration, because this is one tool, if you're not already working with, that you can. And again, it doesn't have to be anything large or big. It can be feeling into the fact that you have a roof over your head or a warm bed, or that you have the ability to even feel that, the sensation. These are all ways we can start to re-nourish when we're compromised, but also when we're not. So inviting that possibility in. Any questions or thoughts or needs after just speaking to some of that? Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, please consider clicking the like button below to let me know. Also consider subscribing to my channel so you'll be the first to know when I have new content out. And then finally, in the description below, there's a link to both my website, but also my mailing list. And for those who sign up for my mailing list, you will be the first to know about different workshops, series, and other offerings that I have out. And often I have opportunities for discounts there too. So if you enjoy some of what I offer here on the channel, consider checking out my website and signing up for that mailing list. And I do hope to work with you sometime soon.